Alright, this is Hendrick.
Raul.
Jose.
Westey.
Will.
And Victor.
Welcome to Blue Flamingo podcast.
Blue Flamingo?
We don't have an official name yet.
This is podcast 3 and we have yet to create a name.
By the time this comes out, it'll have a name.
Hopefully Blue Flamingo.
But we didn't know what the name was.
Yeah.
We're still spitballing ideas.
We've been spitballing ideas. The only reason why I say Blue Flamingo is because that, like, to me, that's like the name because it came naturally. Like, it was just something Hendrick said because Life is like a big fan of Pink Flamingo.
Pink Dolphin.
Flamingo.
Oh, Pink Flamingo.
Dolphin.
Pink Dolphin.
Yes.
You were there, right?
We were there when he said Blue Flamingo?
Yeah.
I was.
Oh no! So we were eating at Southport,
Can I get water?
and then we told Hendrick we were talking about clothing for Pink Dolphin. So then Hendrick's like, oh, what? You guys are talking about Blue Flamingo? So I was laughing about that, and I realized because I was driving by Sawgrass, there's two streets right adjacent to each other, right after each other. One was Pink Flamingo, the other one was Blue Dolphin. I'm like, yo, that's perfect. You have to switch up the colors. So ever since
actually a name like that?
yeah, there's two streets like that. Yeah. So I'm like, yo,
If you guys didn't know, we live in Florida.
Yeah. Blue Flamingo, man.
So it's like, I've never been over there.
But yeah, that's why I like Blue Flamingo. But we still spitting balling ideas.
Spitballing.
Spitballing.
Spitting balling.
Spitballing.
I know. I say spitting balling.
Are
You got a problem with it?
spitting
Yes.
I
balling?
got a speech impediment. You making fun of my dyslexia?
Bro, I'm the one who has the actual speech impediment.
You look like a speech impediment.
Bro, I mumble. I mumble. Right there, I mumble.
Yo no sé
stutter.
hablar inglés.
I can't pronounce some words right there.
Or like you have
You wanna rap?
like you have like that mouth lock, like
when
bro.
you're rapping?
Yeah, so like there's one song I did.
Yo, who's outside?
I was supposed to say blood,
Yeah.
and I accidentally said blunt.
Hey,
Thank
Vic,
you.
you buy some water over there?
You be stealing Chipotle cups?
For real? Everybody got a
Roll
Chipotle
has like a
cup.
roll has like a whole pack of.
You
I
got a
have literally
Chipotle
a
cup.
crate.
If
full
you
of
check
Chipotle-
under your seat, there's a
a
Chipotle
box,
cup.
like a box.
You got a box of
Chipotle cups.
From where?
He's
dude?
sponsored.
Chipotle.
I'm sponsored by Chipotle. Chipotle sponsor us. That's
You know the kid that eats the burrito in the commercial? That's him.
me, bro.
That's commercials?
No, I'm joking.
It's in the making. It's in the
I
making.
have yet to see like a Chipotle commercial.
There's no Chipotle commercial. They don't need one. They're that famous.
Usually on YouTube.
On YouTube, they say
yeah.
like, "Oh yes, we're out of GMOs or something."
A lot of places, a lot of people actually on YouTubers, they get Chipotle sponsorships.
Yeah, I know someone, that has a Chipotle card for life that you can get free Chipotle.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
right?
for real?
Yeah, it's free
Rob
Chipotle.
that
for life.
dude.
Is it limited per day? Like,
No,
can
I
I
don't
get
know.
like 5 burritos a day?
What's that squad? Let's
I don't
roll
know.
through Chipotle out there.
But tell me you
I'm
can't.
buying Chipotle.
Anyone that she's the only person that can use it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So
No, Mom,
you should buy a pack.
Mommy told us about that, remember?
Oh yeah.
She's like, there's cards.
How do you get those?
You get sponsored.
It's sponsorships that you get it?
Chipotle probably hits you with an email.
Apparently, I heard something about like
she
Chipotle closing
mentioned
down.
she mentions Chipotle a lot,
really?
and she eats at Chipotle.
No,
so
dude.
Chipotle.
They just started that like
yo, let me
GMO
just
free
sponsor
thing.
this.
Yeah, I mean like.
Many people are gonna go there more because they're tired of like non-organic stuff. So if anything, Chipotle's the way to go. Sponsorship.
Sponsorship.
Hit us up. I'll take free Chipotle for life. Roll.
You think we can get posted with say sponsorship a lot?
No.
Maybe it depends on the situation.
Who knows? Yeah.
No,
I'm
like
glad-
what if
My friend
iTunes just
like-
rejects our podcast?
Like name,
no,
like
no,
names,
I think this guy's trying to get sponsored.
name like
many
name the
sponsorships.
video.
Too many.
To Chipotle.
We can't support you. We don't got the funds.
You guys eat too much. We can't do it. We'll lose too much.
Wait, but if for example, if sponsorships actually sponsor us, do they give us money and equipment, or just money for equipment? Like, how does it
No,
work out?
they give us their product
Oh,
to
so
promote.
so they give us product.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like
So
so
you
we
get
got
the
Stop in
product
the
for
middle of
free.
the podcast and be like,
You get the
hey,
product
eat a
for
fucking
free.
Chipotle because fucking Chipotle is
Like,
awesome.
that's where like betas come from.
You look like
yeah,
a
like
beta.
say for example, we made like YouTube channels. They probably give us like Chipotle shirts or hats or some shit.
Yeah, to promote them.
Or they just give us like a prosthetic burrito that we could carry around.
prosthetic.
The shroud has been covered.
Oh, can you play a song real quick?
What?
It's called Todo Cambió by Camila.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it here.
Bro, Hendrick, he has an afixiation with like sad Hispanic songs. Like Hendrick's lonely, bro.
Huh?
He doesn't.
It's not what your girl said.
Sad Hispanic song of the shit.
Okay, nobody heard that, but
Beyonce?
Don't.
yeah, Beyonce heard that, man.
He's only gonna be playing a little bit.
You're so funny.
Yeah, a little bit.
You're so, I just realized what you guys said.
We're only gonna play like a couple, like a sample.
Smooth.
Alright, so finally back to the situation where Victor was driving around in New York.
Oh yeah, man. So we took a trip to New York.
He fell asleep at the wheel and
No. Alright, so during the summer after my graduation, me and 3 of my friends, Hendrick, Victor, and Lawrence.
I can find you.
I graduated. Sorry guys, I don't give a fuck. So we were like, yo, let's go on a trip to New York because Victor took a trip to London when he graduated. So we're
It
went
was
to Guatemala.
London and Paris. It was
Don't
really fun.
brag in
fucking
my
brag
face.
about it, Victor.
I went to the old country, but
I went outside my house.
I went to my mom's backyard.
nothing ain't sweet about that, man.
No, I paid for it myself. Nobody paid for it.
Do you see my house? You see, like, I don't want to see the same people over again.
But yeah, so we're driving, right? We're halfway there. And at one point, Victor takes a turn to drive. And we're like, alright, Victor's gonna start driving. But Hendrick and I are like, yo, Victor, you missed the exit. He's like, no, I didn't. And he passes
We're like,
it.
boom.
And we're like, yo, you missed the
no,
exit.
you're
So we have to backtrack. And me and Hendrick at this point, we're mad, bro.
Because
we're
we
like,
drove the whole night. We
Yeah.
made up maybe a good maybe we made a good time of like an hour, like just lowering the time. Of how
yeah,
long
we
it
lowered the
takes.
time by an hour, so that way we could chill for an hour and like not be behind the schedule. Because me and Hendrick spent the whole night driving back and forth. Victor and the other kid were sleeping, so we're cranky. And when Victor, we had to do the U-turn, and then like the next exit was like 20 minutes away. And we're like, yo, Victor, man, you messed us up, bro.
No.
Nah.
It was like 10 minutes away, and because going back, it was like 20 minutes off.
Either way,
It was
we
even
got
that-
backtracked
It was
a
bad.
lot,
We
and me
got
and Hendrick were
backtracked.
annoyed.
You want
And we
it?
were annoying Victor. Like, I'll give him that yeah. And at one point,
You know
Victor
what they
gets
do?
mad, and he
Will.
just swerves the car.
He goes, we're going like let's say 80 miles an hour.
70.
He's like, I got it, bro, I got it. He goes, with the car like that.
but towards a ditch. So, dude, I thought we were dying. Like, Victor hit the whip so hard, and me and Hendrick get so mad. We went-
No, dude, no, I'm not gonna lie. I got a little salt right now just because remembering.
Bro,
Dude,
it
he
was
swerved the
bad.
car.
Put that memory
There's
salt.
4 people in the car. If that shit flipped, we're
would've
stuck
died.
in like the middle of like South Carolina, not even Virginia.
No, we were in North
But did
Carolina.
you die?
North Carolina?
Bro, but still, dude.
Cold one?
This nigga has our lives in our hands, man.
But did you die?
Alright, well, next
I
time.
died a little bit inside.
This guy swerves the car, bro. Everybody was saying that he was a horrible driver the rest of the way.
Like, yo,
Hey, remember that time you ran that red light?
Yes, I remember.
Bro, Victor Stray is running red lights, bro.
Victor's the one who messed
He
up the
doesn't
cars,
believe
man.
he doesn't believe in red lights.
Okay, first of all, I have ran red lights. But when I was with Will driving, I did not run a red light.
No, ni mierda. You
No.
ran a fucking red light.
Okay, bro, do you know in our job, there's by the Bank of America, the light?
Yeah.
It was red, right? And I stopped. I actually did stop the car. But then I kept going. And he thought I was just gonna cross the street. But you know how making a right is like further?
Uh-huh.
I did that. I made a right.
Mm-hmm.
And he still thinks I ran a red light.
Because if you were there, you would know that was not the original plan. He was gonna fucking go for it.
I wasn't, I was gonna turn right.
Victor, I was there.
Oh, so you hit the right to cover up the red light.
No,
Exactly. That's exactly what he did. Because look, he was going and he just tapped the brake. And he was like, hey, chill out. I'm just gonna turn here.
I stopped completely.
You did
I
not.
did not tap the brakes.
You tapped it.
Sos mentiroso, man.
Hey man,
No
they
te
complain about my
creo ni
driving.
mierda.
Victor,
But every
Victor
time we
is
go out, I have to drive.
Hey. Okay, man.
But it's okay, man, because you know what? Victor, after 7 days of getting his car, bro, Victor was excited. He's like, yeah, dog, I just bought my first car. 7 days later, he crashes it. A bus destroys the back right side of the car. Destroys the car.
The bus hit me, so I did not crash it. The bus crashed
And
into
then
me.
a bus hit you.
A school bus, not a city bus.
You
A
just in the
school
rearview mirror?
Miss Frizzle don't know how to drive.
Miss Frizzle off the
Move
rails.
up. That way, you know? You guys move.
Magic School Bus sponsorship.
school bus.
The school bus was going too fast.
Hey, Miss Frizzle was good though.
They just bought their hands with it. Nah, man. Then my car, I had my car for a month, and we were penny boarding down a ramp, like a parking garage at the hospital. And I told Victor was in the car because he messed up his his clavicle. So he's like, yo, I'm not penny boarding down this thing anymore. I'm like, alright, whatever. Me and Hendrick are going. Hendrick goes first. Pew! Gone.
He made that sound when he was going.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So then I got on. I'm like, Victor, ride all the way down so that way I don't hit you or you don't hit me.
And I told
in the
him-
middle of it. No.
And
Shut
I
up.
told
Wait,
him,
no. Shut up.
And I told him, you go first and I'll follow you down. So
I
can
said,
see.
Victor,
So can
Victor,
see.
don't come with me. Literally, go wait at the bottom. Victor's like, all right, fine, just to shut me up. But he didn't. So I started, and Victor's following me. And I'm like, yo, I'm going fast now. I'm like, I don't want to hit him or I don't want him to stop to make me crash. So I'm like, yo, Victor, just go over. So he passes me. And I'm riding down the penny board. I'm halfway through it. And then Victor gets tired. And he's like, and Victor's like, oh, I don't see Raul anymore. Where's he at? So he stops the car. And right when he stopped, I was right behind him though. That's why he didn't see me. So Victor stops. And there's no way for me to avoid my car. So I have to I put my hands out to stop myself. And I hit the back right side of my trunk.
That's why it has a
To this day, I have the marks when my hands are put. Yeah, man. Victor's the one who ruins his cars. That's how it works.
Yeah, because I reached the bottom already, and I was already going all the way up. And I'm like, where's Raul? Oh, I don't know where he is. I'm like, let's just go to the bottom, whatever. I can't find him, though. We gotta see where he is. Boom. We see, the nigga just roll and then just run it off. He got so mad, we were, literally... You ran pretty good distance, so I'll give you that, man. That guy ran for, let's say more than half a mile.
That was me, just so I didn't punch Victor, man. I was mad, though, because I knew I dented my car.
It was good that you guys were already in a hospital then, huh?
We didn't go. You think we actually go to the hospital?
Yeah, dog, I don't go to the hospital.
Yeah, man. You know what happened with Victor? Wait, who broke their shoulder or something? Broke their arm?
Victor broke his clavicle, man.
No, I mean, after when your parents were cleaning that.
Victor's the only one who I never broken a bone.
Broom.
All right, Victor.
I've never broken a broom.
Victor gets you guys.
His parents were cleaning a restaurant, or whatever, and then they were playing or something like that.
Yeah,
Victor falls off a counter. He broke his arm. They knew it was broken. They made a sling out of a shirt that they found. They finished cleaning, then took it.
Yeah, we finished cleaning.
That's some real shit, though.
Yeah, man, because if not, they're gonna lose their job. Yo, Victor, I'm sorry, but you gotta suck it up. You gotta wait. So they finished cleaning it, then they brought it to the hospital.
I'm sorry, my bad.
But yeah.
I don't go to hospitals, man. It's too scary.
Yeah,
I don't want them to tell me that I'm gonna die.
That's the thing, yo. For real, with me, I'm like, yo, I'd rather not know. Whatever. If I have cancer, I don't want to know it.
I haven't been to the doctor in 10 years.
I've
not good, dude.
I've never been.
You fucking telling me, man. I haven't been to the doctor in 10 years.
You know, I've never been to a hospital ever since I was born. The only time, I only go to visit it, and for my flu shots and stuff for school. One time, I never did it. We lied on the paper. We got away with it.
You gonna get Ebola, man.
You would get swine flu.
No, but that was in 6th grade, and then in 8th grade or something. The next year, you had to do it again.
Yeah.
We actually went to a clinic to go do it, but we did it at a random ass clinic, bro.
That 7th
Boy, you
Street
look
clinic.
What about dentists?
Haven't been to one either.
I went to a dentist this past
I need to
summer.
go get your teeth checked.
I actually went to a dentist this past summer because my teeth were killing me.
Rotting.
Yeah, and it was.
He has dentures now.
I haven't.
It was just. I was in a lot of pain, and at that point, and I was graduating that at night, and it's been a week that I was.
You had a lot of sweets?
Huh?
You had a lot of sweets?
Yeah.
What was it?
He had a cavity.
Oh yeah, I had a cavity. Just one. I'm surprised. I thought all my teeth had a cavity.
His gums were very inflated. They were literally just covering up the tooth. He went to the point it was that bad.
Yeah.
It was sore. Yeah.
Checking my teeth right now.
But yeah, that
Check
was the last time.
got it.
Other than that, I've never been to a
The
dentist.
thing is, insurance wasn't a word in my family until this year.
Insurance is still not a word in my family. Yeah, I never knew what insurance.
I thought it was normal.
I've been to the dentist. I went to a clinic to get a physical, bro. Funny as shit, bro. I didn't know that they were gonna touch my balls.
Yeah.
I'm actually afraid of going to a thing.
Let me
Yeah,
check.
they're
I don't want them
gonna
to
be
touch
like, no, you got a small dick.
It's so funny.
No, but I seriously thought it was normal that if you
Your
were
dick was
sick.
small?
No, if you were if you were sick or if you were hurting in an area, I seriously thought it was normal that your mom would say, "Oh, just don't worry about it. It'll go away." I didn't know you had to get checked.
That's the thing, man. Growing up, because I grew up in this Hispanic neighborhood, our parents were always like, "Yo, we got home remedies. You ain't going to the doctors. That's money."
Sana colito de rana.
That was the cure for everything.
I would only be
99% of the
taken
problems.
to the hospital if I literally had a broken bone, and not immediately either. My mom and dad.
We told them how we were
when
clean.
you were in the bathroom.
But the program, Victor.
Nah, but
No, I've been to the hospital several times because I got stitches twice.
I got stitches
you
like
were on
5
the
times.
nicer side of poor. You know what I mean? Me and Victor were broke.
You guys stay in Hollandale, huh? Hey, you guys don't have that issue. It's free healthcare for everybody there in Hollandale. It's just a different society.
Your family owns a hospital in Boca, right?
Yeah, they
You
own
own
3 actually.
yeah, 3. Okay, I'm making
Fuck
sure.
with me.
His parents are Hindu.
His mom's a doctor. You didn't know that?
Yeah, his mom's a doctor. His dad's a dentist.
I wish.
His sister.
That's perfect, dude. If your mom's a doctor and your dad a dentist, bro, you never go to the doctor.
His sister's a lawyer.
Meanwhile, my house, in actuality, still is under construction for the past 6 years.
Really?
Man,
Yeah, I
everything.
don't have a kitchen.
I don't have.
All I have is a stove and a
microwave.
refrigerator.
That's a kitchen.
A kitchen?
That's a kitchen in my family, dude.
No, 'cause it's like
He means like a countertop and like a table and like cabinets.
and a floor. It's still like fucking plywood on the floor.
No way.
You can come to my fucking house, I'll show you.
So what, like they know when you're at the refrigerator?
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. That's where my dogs stay too. Like my actual dogs, not my homies.
So why'd you get stitches?
I got hit with a bike.
Shit, your mom got mad at you, threw a bike at you?
No, not that stuff. I was doing a cartwheel. This was back in like elementary. I was doing a cartwheel. My friend was riding. You know how we used to do the ramps on the sidewalk? We used to just go up the ramps. I was doing a
You mean the storm drains?
Huh?
Yeah, the storm drains.
I don't know what the hell they call
Alright,
it.
they're the indented drains.
And then I was doing a cartwheel. My friend was coming. I didn't see him. And then he just came and hit me in the back of the head.
I actually lied. I'm not bad. I have been. I don't know if it was a doctor or something, but I've seen it. No, I've never been to the hospital. I've seen a doctor though. I had to get staples in my head because one time Victor. This was just when we bought the house. So Victor was out in the porch and he was playing and he got cut. Like he was bleeding like a little bit. You know, my parents were there. But me, because I was a J, I'm like, Victor's hurt. Let me go get the Band-Aid. So I'm running, and I run past the bar. But the bar here. Now the corners they have metal covering.
Nigga has
it.
a bar in his house and talking about poor.
They have
For real?
Oh no!
brackets on top.
No, that's another.
That's
story.
still gonna cut you open, dude.
No, it's not actually. Not as much because it was wooden, like sharp, like. So it literally like opened my skull. So my parents had to bring
Skull,
me.
I mean, this,
Not my skull. My bad. My this again. No, yeah, I cracked my skull. I cracked it.
That's why he's so stupid.
You cracked your
It's so
egg.
funny. But yeah, so then I drove. So they brought me to the hospital. I got staples in my head. I thought I was a badass nigga. I was like, yeah, bro. Hit me up. I got staples. I'm legit.
Hey.
Spiritual.
A dollar's about to fall out your pocket. Not anymore.
So, what's the next topic you guys want to talk about in this podcast?
Pussy.
I got another stitch. I got another story when I got stitches. I was in my country. You know churches? And how McDonald's have playgrounds and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was on that. And me, I was a little kid. I was a devil. And I was playful and I was jumping up and down and everything. My mom was telling me don't jump around. And then there was like a nail sticking out.
Wait, so there was a nail sticking out in a child's playpen?
Yeah, it was.
That's why they don't have it no more. That's one safe thing.
And I was jumping and jumping, and I never stopped. And then I just like came to a point when I jumped high enough to hit the nail, and it hit me right here. That's why I got this right here.
What's it in between the eyes? That's why I said I never. Nothing ever made sense the same again.
Yo, I remember I got stitches on my foot because I was playing tag in sandals like a Hispanic ass kid. And the thing was like I ran over a parking meter, but the thing was you know the cement things where the parking thing is.
Yeah.
The one of them was broken, and then some of the wire was coming out the whatever the metal steel thing, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
I ran past that, I tried to do like kind of like a run like over it. I hit my foot hard. I thought I just hit my foot, so I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm stopping my foot, making that shit go away or whatever. I'm running. I'm like, bro, my foot feels a little swollen. I take off my sandal. I was barefoot besides my sandal. I took off my sandal. The blood was getting dry, and I pulled it off, and all I see is like I look like a booger. Yeah, dude. And then the thing is, I go like that. I'm like,
You still got your toenail?
no, like I didn't lose my no. I cut it right here.
Okay, I was about
like
to say, that's
right where
nasty.
the bone of the big toe is. I hit it right there. I'll show you my stitches. My feet stink. And like I showed my mom, and she's like, "I deal with me," and then she kind of cried a little bit. I was like 8, and then we went to the hospital, got stitches, and I got like 4 stitches on my feet now.
And then there was this one kid in my school. He ripped his ball sack open. at
John
school.
Carlos?
John
Carlos,
my boy,
bro.
John Carlos.
Hey, is John Carlos okay, man?
No,
Let's start a relief fund for that place.
All right, look, he was part of the ROTC squad at my school.
Sponsorship.
So like they're all like messing around and stuff. We were in ROTC and we are doing PT.
Personal training?
Personal training, yeah, that's what it is.
Physical training.
Physical training, that's what it is.
Thank you, Mr. RTC.
Yeah, watch out, Jill Sargent.
Joe Smargent? You were about to say Joe Smargent.
I told you I have a speech impediment.
Alright, they were doing like free running. And like
They were on the
like,
track.
Like parkour.
No, they didn't do it on the track.
No.
I thought we were at the track.
No.
No, dude, they were running in like an abandoned like trailer park.
Yeah,
I just want to know how the fuck this nigga ripped his
That's how he
leg.
did.
They weren't in school.
And
He was hanging out with like
Oh, yeah, he was
Alejandro and like
Alejandro.
Yeah. So
Calm down, Lady Gaga.
and she wanna
yeah, they were running in like an abandoned like trailer park, and then they had like some of the houses they have like the cement like deck, and then had the ground. But I guess they had like a meter or whatever, like saying like kids at play or whatever.
Yeah.
And they broke it off. They jumped over, and then the first guy runs over. He goes, "Bro, Paul, watch out! Jump high as fuck." Well, the guy jumps over, and he's kind of fat though. So he jumps over, and then he goes, "Oh, dude, I think I just hit my balls." He's grabbing his hand. He feels his hand wet. He's like,
Little
did I
tequila.
just pee myself? And he goes like that, and it's blood. He goes like that. It ripped through his shorts, through his boxers, and he can literally hold one of his balls in his hand.
Hell no.
And then he sat down. When he realized that his ball was like out of it,
My
out of the sack. Bro, he fainted.
Bro.
He fainted. Bro, yo, like no joke, he fainted. He fainted. And he fainted and everything, and then they went to the hospital. But he's like, bro, it wasn't that bad that I ripped my balls. Like it was awkward as fuck, like explaining to my mom. He's like, Mom, me rompí la bola de los testículos, me rompí la bolsa. And then what was that? And then he's like, bro, it wasn't that. It's like after that, telling my mom wasn't that bad though, because I was okay. Just the fact that after the doctor did stitches, he was rubbing his balls with the Vaseline. He said that was awkward as hell. He said he was getting a little hard, and it was a guy doctor. we called him Stitch for like the rest of the year.
Yo, that's fucked up.
Oh, seriously, like I ripped his ball sack in the whole school.
Stitch. I remember we were.
Yeah, call him Stitch.
Oh,
He was known as Stitch. They probably still call him Stitch though, but
on the low.
no, dude, he was real cool about it. Like if he's like, bro, I heard you ripped your balls. Like, yeah, you want to see his stitches? Bro, like, he had pictures, and he would show everybody.
Yeah, no, he wasn't one of those dudes, but he, like some dudes would be like, bro, stop talking about that stuff, man.
No, he was like, bro, you want to see those stitches? I still got it. Bro, he ripped open his ball sack and got to the point where he said that it was awkward though, because it was his friend's dad was looking at his boy. He's like, bro, you ripped your balls sack.
I know Rip Balzac, and that's definitely one of those.
One of those rip balls cases.
I wish I
Again.
went to the doctor. He had to talk to the doctor. Like, what happened? I ripped my balls.
Look, all you gotta know is it's Rip. Fix it, man.
Help me!
Put it back inside. Make sure it don't come out.
I want to have kids someday.
Yeah, I said that was probably the worst that I've ever heard.
Yeah, man.
That's like something you hear like on Scars.
I'm surprised he didn't die for like blood loss or something.
It's pretty bad
Balls
though.
open.
No. Is there blood in your balls? Up?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like.
Didn't
kinda
you
like,
just say he
like
had
some kind
blood
of-
on his hand?
Well, I'm saying like I didn't know like it was a major vein. You know what I mean? I thought it was like first you get like a little sack of like Vaseline, look at gel type.
No, that's in your eyeball, like the clear gel thing. That's in your eyeball. Like there's no blood in your eyeball.
Yeah, but pobrecito ripped open his ball sack.
Como va?
Nah, like I was at Meadowbrook right here across the street, and then I heard someone broke in. So like me and like my squad of cousins, we had like 8 of us in there, and then we would just walk around.
And your sister, right?
Yeah, my sister was there. My sister's older than I am. And the thing is, we saw a window that was broken. I'm like, fuck it, I want to be, I want to try to be cool. I
Weren't
was
you
like,
playing baseball?
yeah, that was before, but we went to go explore. And then I was like 14 at the time. Actually, I was like 15. And I was like, I want to be cool about it. And then I tried to kick a window. I slipped. My foot goes, and then I take out a chunk out of my foot. And I had to go get stitches.
Hey, what the fuck is it with you and cutting your feet, man?
It's all the same foot though. No, but the thing is,
Still,
no,
that doesn't make it any better.
Let me finish.
Es que no aprendiste.
Yeah, no, like the thing was, the police knew that someone broke in, so someone called the cops on us. So by the time we were leaving, I was like all bloody from my leg and
The
everything.
proof is in the pudding, dude.
Yeah, and then and the thing was, we were walking out, and then my aunt lives across the street from the school, so we were gonna walk there. 4, maybe 5 squad cars. Woo, woo. Lights up, everybody on the ground right now. I was holding a bat at the time. We were playing baseball in like the school field because we were like, I don't know, we're Hispanic, we don't care. Put the bat down. I'm like, okay. I never got my bat back though. But like the thing was, they put us in a holding cell, and I was hiding my cut because I didn't want them to know that I kicked the window and broke, because they probably like go out on property and I got money. I was like 15. So then, meanwhile, we're in the holding cell. I go to the bathroom. I rip my undershirt and I start taking care of my cut, cleaning it up, make sure that there's no blood loss. I tied around my belt, around my leg. I went home MacGyver on that. And then they asked us, "Hey, what were you guys doing?" First, everybody said the same thing. We were playing, and then next, we went to go explore or whatever. We were just looking around. We didn't break anything. He asked me, said the same exact thing. He goes, "What's on your leg?" I'm like,
what are you, a cop?
what are you, a cop? I told him I kicked the window. He's like, "Bro, you've been here for like 3 hours in that holding, so how come we didn't say anything?" I'm like, I kicked the window. I'm like, he's like, "We need to get you out right now." And then I could have sued him supposedly. I didn't know that. But the thing was, like, when we got to the emergency room, and I was like, that's how been there, man. He's like, "Why would you kick a window?" And then we get to the hospital, and the lady's like, "Oh, it's cleaned up real good, though. If anything, she just put a little bit of alcohol in it and anesthesia, and she showed that bitch up."
That was the day Hendrick decided to become a doctor.
Nah, nigga, fuck that, man. I can barely deal with
Oh,
blood.
man, your feet stain, bro.
What's wrong with my feet, man?
Westey.
Okay, me quédate la culpa.
I'm not gonna lie to you right now, but after you told that story of the testicle thing, I do not feel good. One bit.
Nobody said his stomach.
My stomach hurts.
Yeah, I have had that before. When you thinking about it, it just doesn't feel right.
Let's talk about something.
I want to throw up.
Let's talk about
PTSD.
Just hold that.
When we first heard it was bad. We wanted to throw up too.
Just
water.
Yeah.
Just like, if anything, throw up in your hat.
They really need to.
Yeah, real shit.
The thing is sitting right there,
Bro,
like,
imagine you can like.
Don't say it, please don't. I'm getting lightheaded.
Alright, we're gonna go get a different story. Alright, this is one time where Raul almost got hit by a car. I used to have a beach cruiser. It was a big ass beach cruiser. You said something like a high as hell. He's like, let me use your bike. He's like, let me use your bike, bro. First thing he does, he rides the bike, puts it like on the highest gear. The car's coming this way. All you see is like a good do this. Right in front of the car. He's like, "Bro, I like your bike." Bro,
the reason why you
apparently
hear,
I'm an idiot, man.
no, the reason why you hear me and Hendrick are the ones who like mainly get hurt and mainly be stupid when we hang out.
I think that's
because
like
Victor's like the dad of the group. Victor's like the dad of the group, so he's the one. He's the voice of reason. He's like, "Yo, guys, we shouldn't do this." But me and Hendrick are like, "Yo, we don't care. Let's still do it."
Fuck it, we're young.
We had a moped when I was a kid. My dad found a moped. We found
Keyword had.
We had one, bro. This thing was badass, dude. It had a horn. I thought that was like my squad car because it was just like one thing. I guess it was like, you know how when you reverse here that you were able to do it like on command. There was a button for it, so I acted like it was a police car. I was like, making the police sound. And then at one point, Victor got out of school later than me because he went to a different school. I got out at 2. Victor got out at 4. So we were doing that, and then what's it called? I was riding over where the bus stop is. I was riding up and down the street, going up and down ramps with my little thing because I thought I was a badass nigga riding a moped. And there was this giant hill over by the school, and I would go up it and I would go down it really fast. I would gun it down. And there were spots to put your feet at, so you wouldn't leave it hanging. I thought I put my foot down, and I thought I hit that, but in reality, I hit the floor. So I put my down hard. I put my foot down, like I slammed it, and all you see is the bike flip to the right. It was like in a movie. It was going straight, and then it flips like forward on the side, and it was rolling. And my dad sees it, and he's like, "Oh, this idiot." So he drives over to me, and then he sees me. I was in the truck, and he was in his truck. So he brings the truck around, and he sees me on the ground, bro. I was sobbing. My elbow was like blood everywhere. I was like, "Oh, man. I thought I broke a bone." My dad was like, "You didn't break anything, idiot. You can still move it. You just cut yourself real bad." So we stayed at the bus stop. My dad didn't take me home. We're already here. We're going to wait here. So he pulls out like a dirty towel, and he like covers my arm up, cleaning it. And then I had to sit there for like 30 minutes waiting for Victor to get back from school. And then the moped was broken that day. Worst day of my childhood.
I remember that day, like I was because we've had it for like how long ago? Like, it was like a week or something.
No, we had it for long. We had it for like a month or two.
A month or two, and every it came to a point where it was a routine that he would come on the moped, and since he would ride it there, I get to ride it back. So that day I was really excited. I'm like, yeah, I get to ride the moped. I can do this and that. I see the truck. And I'm like, oh, they're gonna pick me up. And I see Raul with like a towel wrapped over his arm. I'm like, is everything all right? And I go up to my dad. I'm like, Dad, can I ride the moped?
Damn, Raul fucked up the chances for everybody.
My dad was like, no, Raul broke the moped like an idiot. Yeah, he saw it.
Yeah, man, I was like, what? I was like 7, 8-ish. Of course I was sobbing, man. That shit should have killed me. I could have died.
We can never have nice things.
Because Raul wants to go down whatever fucking hill he sees.
I break everything. I broke Victor's TV, man. Victor paid like what? It was like $800.
$800 Samsung TV.
Bro, it was
The new. It's when the Spark.
Sponsor Samsung.
Don't worry, my sister bought my
Slanson?
TV.
Bro, he bought. It was when the smart TV started coming out.
Bro, it was nice. It was badass, bro. Like I would send pictures of my friends and be jealous, like, bro, man, how'd you get that? I'm like, oh, Victor paid for it, man. Victor got a job. He's spending money. So, and we had it for a couple months. We had it for like 7 months. That thing's still badass. You know, I was like, oh man, this thing's so cool. At one point, we were cleaning our room.
Months? What are you talking about?
We had it for 7 months. How do you feel? I know the months because I counted. Yes, the warranty was
It felt really short.
Yeah, so then at one point we were cleaning the room, and it was me, Victor, and Hendrick. And Hendrick said something that got me really mad.
No.
So I grabbed a thing I stole from the Museum of Science. Yes, I stole stuff. And then
I constantly tell him, don't throw stuff in the room, you're gonna break something. He always thinks, no,
man, whatever. So I throw it, but like I released it too soon, like it slipped my finger, and it goes right at the TV. The TV was off, so I'm like, oh no, don't worry. I go to the screen, I look closely, there's only a little scratch. I'm like, alright, dude, no, don't worry. Nothing's wrong. We turn on the screen, the TV, whole screen, like on the left side,
Spike.
gone, bro, spikes all over. I was like, oh no.
That's when I started scrapping, man. You getting hit.
I had to walk out because I just walked out.
Victor had no words, bro. Victor had no words. He was like, oh man, no.
Fucking idiot.
Victor was so mad, bro.
How many fucking
And to this
times
day,
have I
it's funny
told
because my
you?
mom, and I don't know about my dad, but my mom still thinks it was Hendrick who broke the TV. Even though I was like up and down swearing, I'm like, yo, I broke the TV. She's like, no, Hendrick broke it. Hendrick broke it.
You would have got hit twice.
Oh no, man.
Really? I'll tell your mom like, listen, I didn't break the TV. Wrong with it. Nah, because I usually his mom catches me at the time that I'm doing something reckless. Like one
Just
time.
now, remember? She got you with the tortilla.
Oh yeah, I put a hot ass pupusa, like wrapped in tinfoil. I put it on the back of his leg just to burn him. But like the thing is, one time we were messing around in the house or whatever. I had a little plastic ball. I threw it. I didn't mean to hit him in the face, but she's right behind Raul, and all I hear is, "Ow!" She said you could pull an eye out. He can lose an eye. He can be blind. Anyone. I'm like,
Very
you
well
well blind. Before it was cool.
Damn.
So yeah, and then we were playing basketball with Victor, and then the ball was about to go out, so I thought that I could get the ball
We're playing basketball
with my foot, so I
he
kicked his
decides
hand.
to kick it.
Yo, leave your feet alone. Be like,
I was
stop.
reaching for the
Like,
ball, and he kicked the ball. He missed the ball, and he hit my finger. That was the end of playing basketball that day.
I think that's the last time me like that was probably the last time me and Victor ever played basketball together. That was like
You're right.
maybe like 8 years ago.
You're right.
I never played basketball.
Play basketball. We played other sports.
I play other things with basketball with other people, but not with you.
Yeah, I know. We play like football. Remember with Tony and Jay?
Ultimate frisbee.
water polo.
Lacrosse.
Josue.
How do you play Josue?
Pause.
Father.
Pause.
You gotta pause first. So, moving aside from
Rip ball sacks and
all that other good stuff,
I'm out.
the hospital day.
apparently, Xbox's lineup is pretty good this coming months. The releases are gonna be good.
Sponsorship.
Hit us up. I'm playing Xbox all day. Hit me up.
Any games you guys excited for are coming out?
I'm really excited for Rainbow Six Siege. I've seen that since like it first like was talked about. Like I read something because I was always a Tom Clancy fan. I would read some of his books. As a jet, I would read his books. Like that's impressive, man. Those books were huge. I would read some of his books.
Mr. Advanced Reader over here.
Hey, yeah, baby.
Reading
Reading on my best-
reading level.
Wait, just chill.
In Hollandale, they have a nice.
Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny.
Thanks, man. I try.
But yeah, so I was always a fan of Tom Clancy, and one of my favorite games of his was it's always been like the Splinter Cell series.
What?
This thing. I would always play all the Splinter Cell games, and then that got me into this one game called Rainbow Six Vegas 2. And I was like, yo, this game's badass. Like, you're playing as a what was it? It was like a SWAT team. You're fighting terrorists in America and like in malls and buildings. Huh?
In Vegas.
Yeah, in Vegas. It was all over in Vegas. It was crazy, man. I was like, yo, dude, this thing's crazy. Casinos, you're fighting around, and you could like customize your guns, this and that. I was like, yo, this game's off the chain. And for the time, like that was my first like game like that. So I was like, yo, dude, this thing's amazing.
First person shooter game.
And then like when I beat it, I was like, yo, when's the next one coming out? And nothing ever came out. Like Tom Clancy stopped like producing games. I was like, what the hell? Like only like Splinter Cell was out, and I enjoy them, but I'm like, yo, I want more games like this. And then I saw that game come. Like I read like something about like something similar to.
Keep going.
But yeah, so then sorry, Josue was asleep, so Hendrick gave him what is it called?
A wet willy.
Wet willy.
Yo, really?
Yeah.
I heard the bubbles.
He said he heard the bubbles.
Someone give us a willy sample.
But yeah, so I read about it and it was talking about how it's gonna be like really similar to Rainbow Six Vegas 2. I was like, oh no, it's crazy. So when the trailer came out, I thought this game was the best game in the world. I'm like, yo, I can't wait. I already pre-ordered it. I already put down like $30. I'm already halfway through paying it. That game, I'm excited for. That's like my top game.
No.
Another game?
My top game has to be
Animal Crossing 3.
Hands down.
Oh,
Star
wait.
Wars Battlefront 3.
So you're excited for the new one?
Battlefront.
Battlefront.
No, it's 3? I thought it was just Star Wars Battlefront.
Star Wars Battlefront. You know, Blades of
Yeah, man. Oh, man, that game too, bro. Because me and Victor as a kid, like, that was our game. No, that's actually my favorite game of all time. Star Wars Battlefront 2. I think that's the best game
we
I've
had PlayStation
created.
2 growing up.
Yeah, I was a PlayStation fanboy until I switched to Xbox.
We had PlayStation, but we got
Man, you guys say it. You guys are poor.
That was all we had, dude. I didn't buy clothes. I bought that. I would literally rock the same clothes all the time. I spent my money where I wanted
still
to.
have clothes from when I was younger because I'm just used to having clothes. Like, I gotta save
Yeah,
them.
for me, I don't care. That's why I don't get much clothes. I'm like, yo, if they fit me, I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear these certain clothes. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna spend my money on my Xbox and stuff.
I didn't start buying clothes until like my freshman year.
Same.
My mom always was like, she used to clean houses and like for rich people over in Holland where you live.
Oh,
and like they would give her like their old clothes and she would give it to us, and that's how we would go to school and we would rock that shit. And ninth grade, I was like, Ma, check this out. I can't be rocking this shit. I should have said Harvard University. I didn't go to Harvard University.
You're wearing like shit that has like Brown College.
Nah, man. That game.
But yeah, so me and Raul, we had PlayStation. Only, like, we didn't have much games that you could play two-player with.
Kind of thing.
So, yes.
The thing is, that same thing would happen to my dad. My mom would bring clothes or whatever. My dad had one of those like dry fit shirts that had like some like plain technical company, whatever. And then some guy walks up to me, he's like, "Bro, yeah, you used to work there too." My dad's like, "Oh shit."
But yeah, man. Yeah, so we were PlayStation kids, and we didn't have much two-player games. Like the only thing we had were like Lego Star Wars. That was off the chain too. But like we would only have like those two types of two-player games. But Star Wars Battlefront 2, that was the game me and Victor would play all the time. I would play Galactic Conquest. The story was off the chain too, but like we would play Galactic Conquest.
And we do it different ways.
Yeah,
We'd be
we
like
would
the same team,
different
opposite
team. And we would always fight to be able to use like the special character. It was usually a Jedi, and you would have to like press right. Me and Victor broke our remotes all the time. Like we'd have to buy like a new remote like every other week because we would smash the buttons to be able to get it. Because I'm like, oh, Victor, it's my turn. He's like, no, it's not your turn. It's my turn. I'm like, no, it's my turn, bitch. And then like we would just break the controller. And yeah, so when I heard there was a new Star Wars Battlefront game, that was the day, man. I was at work. I stopped working. I was like, I'm done. I walked to the back and I just sat watching the trailer for like 5 times. Those are the 2 games.
Side note, I'm really excited for the new movie, The Force Awakens 2. But back to games. Like, are you excited for any specific game?
At first I was excited for Tony Hawk
Tony Hawk?
because I was like, yo, Pro Skater 5, finally.
Lil Wayne's in that, man.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh yeah, he is.
But
Can you take it?
apparently, according to people who've played it, it's horrible.
Is it?
Glitches everywhere. There's a huge patch. Like it's like the patch to patch up. I don't know whatever that means.
Patch up the patch is patch.
Sour Patch Kids?
It's like more memory than the game itself.
More memory than the game itself?
Yeah. Patch is basically to fix all the stuff. But it's still horrible, apparently. So they basically put on the shelves an unfinished game. That's why people are like, oh man, the game's horrible, the storyline is just eh. it's basically the same levels, just in different places.
Mm.
So I was like, I don't want to buy it no more.
That's what happened with Dying Light to me. Like, I was really hyped over that game. Cause I didn't have money at the time, so I couldn't buy it. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna wait a month. I'm gonna get this game. Because I was really hyped. I was like, yo, this is a free roaming zombies game? What? And then I heard, like, it was fun for, like, a little bit, but after a while it gets really repetitive. And I'm like, oh, man. I would think, like, you know, there's a lot of story to it, this and that. And it's like, no, it's just you're doing the same thing over and over again. It's like the first Assassin's Creed. You would do the same thing over and over again, except in, like, different cities where, like, the buildings would switch spots. Like, they would flip it around. That's it. They wouldn't do anything new to it. I heard that about Dying Light, and I'm really disappointed over it. I'm sad.
I went for the new Tomb Raider.
Oh, I just finished the definitive edition, the first one that they did. Like, I don't know who bought it on the Xbox.
Oh, no, it's free.
Oh, it's free?
It was the free game of the month.
Free game. So, we downloaded it, and I saw it, and I'm like, oh, I'll play it. Because I was a big Tomb Raider. I like playing with my older brothers and sisters.
We were kids. We would play Tomb Raider as kids. Like, cause we were broke. We had one PlayStation in the house for the family. No. That was back when we were dead. Like, we were...
Well, so still has a Super Nintendo.
I wish I had one.
The only system he's ever had.
No, but I already explained to you, man. I already explained to you guys.
But...
We chose our buddy to go to games. That's it. I didn't choose it for clothes.
So
food,
while
and
they
stuff.
would play, we would just watch. And it was like a group effort because back then it wasn't like, oh, follow the path. No, you actually had to like figure out puzzles.
Yeah, no, there was no hints. There was no,
Our
oh,
brothers.
you might have to do it. No, it was literally, it was just like, get to the end. That's all it said. Get to the end.
And it was a team effort to like find out, oh, so what if we go there? Oh, go there. Do this, do that.
It would be my brother, my older sister, my other older sister, my cousin, me, Victor, and then like give or take like another 2 people from their friends. And they would sit there and they would like, you know, decide as a group what to do, what not to do. And like given it was with Hispanics who didn't understand much English, so it was a little hard. But yeah, man, those are the days. Those are the days.
My favorite back, I don't know why, but I always thought the Uzis were like the best.
Oh, yeah,
guys.
the Uzis, man.
Like I was like,
Maybe if I was a nerd, I was a
so
kid.
as I was playing this game, like I literally finished, got 100% on the game yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole time I've been playing the game, it felt like I was, starting a new game. Because have you played the first game?
No.
No.
I think I played the demo.
It's basically her origins. Like they redesigned the story for her origin.
Okay.
So it's showing how she evolved and stuff like that.
Angelina McFoley?
Huh?
Angelina McFoley? Mick Foley. I didn't know Angelina McFoley existed.
You
No,
won't. It's not
her
her either. They got
Got a new girl.
And she actually did play the part well. Like when she got 100%, you got videos and stuff. You'll see her. Anyways, what? So you're playing the game, and I felt like I was playing a new game, but at the same time, it felt very nostalgic and familiar. Like her movements, the way she acted, and all that stuff. Like it fit in. I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm playing Tomb Raider, but like a good twist on it. Like starting over and seeing her grow, not just being a badass instantly. So I'm really excited for the new one too.
I saw The Visit the other day. That movie's garbage as fuck.
The what?
The Visit.
And
With the grandma?
it's PG-13.
Yeah, bro, how you gonna expect that? Nah, bro, I'm sorry. Like, every single scary, air quotation, scary movies is really bad as really. I don't know. They tried to do the same thing.
I
Except,
heard
like,
The Gallows was ass.
no, like, the only good movies that have come out lately is Sinister.
Yes.
That was hands down the scariest movie I've ever seen. To this day.
October's coming right now, man. These are the scary movies that come out in October.
Yeah, but
Hey, man.
Paranormal Activity, the next one, I don't know.
Well, Paranormal Activity, like the numbered ones or some shit like that. I don't know about that, but I stopped being scared of Paranormal Activity like after like the first 10 minutes of the first one.
The marked ones?
The Mark ones, that was a good one. That was only the Hispanic one. I was like, yeah, shout out to my family. You see, like, the grandma go, like, it's a brujia. I'm like, oh, snap.
Brujeria.
I was like, oh, snap. Yeah, the grandma
They
says,
are Chinese, man.
oh, you're so funny.
I forgot who it was. It was Westey. I showed Westey it, and I'm like, he walked on watching it. I was like, yo, man, my family sent me a videotape over the thing. I'm like, or email. You should watch it. And he was watching it, and then he's like, yo, man, your people are crazy, man. And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, and then it gets to the weird part. He's like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know.
It's my first time seeing it, too.
I said, bro, they ain't doing that, man. And then what gave it away is that my computer, when it has a notification, it logs off the full screen.
Uh-huh.
So when it logged off the full screen, it was like, bro, this is a movie.
Now thinking about it though, I can believe that it's your family, bro. Like they look the same. You look similar.
I'll tell you,
Yeah.
man, my grandma never told me to get in an oven. There better be tortillas in that. If not, she better be ready to throw some hands.
Yo, GG.
I'm
that's
getting my
not
tortillas, bro.
That's why I didn't want to watch The Visit. Just because I saw the ratings.
I heard
it's PG-13,
what's it
and I was
called?
like,
Unfriended. Heard that was terrible.
that was
Isn't that the Miley Cyrus one?
no, that was the Skype one, right?
The Skype one. Where
That was like, what was that? Like an independent film,
no, it was made.
like a YouTube film.
No, it was
wasn't it
here.
MTV.
No, it was here. It was
It was here in Florida. We
Wait, who
made it.
produced the film?
I'm trying to remember.
I forgot what channel it was. I think a channel produced it.
No, not channel didn't make it.
Really?
No.
That was like a VH1 original.
No, if that was the case, it wouldn't have been in theaters, right?
No, yeah, some of them do.
It could have been.
But no, but it wasn't because it was actually like in all theaters. Like whenever TV like whatever network makes a
Depends
movie.
what
He's dead in the head. He's dead asleep.
Whatever. Any games you excited for?
I'm not that much of a gamer. I wasted my money on clothes.
Yeah, Hendrick would buy clothes. Well, we bought gifts. That's what I'm telling you. We're poor, except we put priorities in everything. No, but what game I'm actually really disappointed in is Guitar Hero. I was always a Guitar Hero fanboy. Like I love Guitar Hero. You can send
There's a new one coming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hero Live?
I'm already disappointed in it because now it's only 3 notes. It's not the 5, and I'm like, what? Because apparently now it's supposed to be faster. But I'm like, no, that's not the Guitar
easy.
Hero I know. Yeah, it's really easy. You only have 3 notes. Because when I first started playing Guitar Hero, I was like, it first came out, I was like, yo, this game's awesome. My brother-in-law, he wasn't at the time, but he did. My brother-in-law, he bought the game. He had a PlayStation 3, and he bought it, and he was like, yo, this game's awesome. We played it. I was like, all right, me and Victor would play it. We were terrible. But ever since then, we would like constantly play it, and we certainly got better. Victor was always better at it than me, but I always loved the game too. And at one point, Hendrick actually bought it. And we would spend literally every day after school, like, yo, Hendrick sells Guitar Hero? Yeah. We would go get Chinese food, and then go play Guitar Hero. So to this day, like, even in like 2015, we would play Guitar Hero 3. Because that game was that good. It's just 3. We only played 3.
Only 3.
Only 3,
A
that's
little
it.
bit of DJ Hero.
No,
And then
we played
Rock Band 2. Rock Band 2. Like,
There's a new Rock Band coming out.
yeah, I don't know about I haven't heard anything about the Rock Band, though.
You can use your old Rock Band guitars.
Ah, yes.
I have them.
Have you heard of that game? I forget what it's called, but like it's it's similar to Rock Band or Guitar Hero, but you actually have to use like an electric guitar.
Oh, yeah, it's,
¿Te puedes poner ese asiento aquí? Así se sientan los clientes.
You guys, she walks away like looking like Frankenstein. Alright, that was Victor's mom. If you guys didn't hear that, we didn't introduce her because I don't think she was gonna be in it, but now she is.
Yeah, man,
this one?
Alright, so where were we?
Guitar Hero. Then
The other one? What's
the
the
new
other
one? I don't know. It just called. All I heard it was Guitar Hero. I think Guitar Hero Legends or something. I could be wrong though. But I don't know. I'm really disappointed. I don't like the fact that there's only 3. It's supposed to be really slow.
Fast paced.
Yeah. After Guitar Hero World Tour, like the sales got really down. That's the thing.
Apparently, in the new one, the crowd reacts.
Yeah, the crowd reacts.
Don't know how. How's that?
It's supposed to be if you're doing. I don't know.
Wasn't that an all guitar game?
No, like now when it actually like dead ass like reacts, like the
Oh.
jump, say your name, this and that. I'm like, what? I don't care for that.
So they're gonna be.
They focused a lot on that.
Do they mess you up? It would be a thing if they mess you up.
No. They
Like,
just-
you know, they knock the little thing, the little trail that's coming in.
I'm pretty sure that they can't throw stuff at you if you're doing that bad. You know where you go into like the red,
Uh-huh.
they start throwing stuff at you, which I think is pretty cool.
But
I,
does
could-
it mess up your...
TV.
I don't know if it's real or not because
Does
I
it make
read
a challenge for the keys?
probably. I don't know.
Any games you excited for? Mr. 360?
Who I say? No, I don't really play video games, man. I'm just
Wow, man, you fell off, man.
fell off. I was never on.
They canceled Mortal Kombat X for the 360.
Yeah, they're canceling 360 Xbox Live after this month. After this year. Yeah, in January, there's no more. There's not gonna be any more Xbox Live. My boy, he works at GameStop, and he told me that he was like,
No
"Yo,
more
Xbox
Xbox Live.
No more Xbox Live on the 360. Xbox Live services are cutting off,
What
which
the
I find
hell?
really stupid. Is because the new Black Ops 3 Call of Duty sponsorship.
It's on 360?
It's on the 360, except it doesn't have the story. It only has multiplayer
Only
and
multiplayer
zombies.
and zombies.
Because they're like, oh, you know, for the 360, you have to have too much memory to install that game. You can't use the campaign.
True.
But I'm like,
That's true, thing.
yeah, no, it's true. But I'm like, how are you gonna only have multiplayer and zombies? And it costs $50. They only took $10 off of the store. But the Xbox Live is gonna be done at the end of December. Dude, so you're gonna have like what, a month or two to play the game, and that's it.
Do you know how much money they're gonna lose for that? Like,
That's the thing.
It's just moving
for the
over to
one,
Xbox
everything's
One
fine.
now? It's all moving over to Xbox One now?
Yeah, I mean, like, that's what happened. That's what happened with the original Xbox. After the 360 came out after a couple of years.
What if you have Xbox Live Gold? Which is apparently a different type of system.
It's the same thing. No, like, Xbox Live services in general.
Gone?
Gone off the
fuck that,
360.
man.
You have to buy an
That's how
Xbox
I
One.
watch my Netflix. That's Netflix and chill with the
Hey man, PS3 network, we're doing good now.
I'm about to trade it. My shit's limited edition. It makes sense. Y'all know. Y'all
Yeah,
know.
the R2D2.
Really, it does?
Yeah.
Bro,
my shit look.
I thought you were joking, bro. All I get is a Snapchat
That's
like,
mine.
yo, you
That's
guys thought
cool.
shit was
That's
sweet.
mine.
Please
let your phone.
Why didn't you tell me that?
I said y'all thought this shit was a game. I had it, man.
I saw that.
It
Yeah,
is
I saw
mine.
it too.
I still
Yeah.
have it.
I was asking you
How'd
the
you
same
get?
thing.
Okay, how'd you get it? Because I'm
Okay,
actually
look,
really
because-
interested in that.
They get built.
Like I said, I didn't. It was like my sophomore year. My homeboys, like they were all like pretty into games, and I was like left out because I don't fucking have money for that. So then they were like, oh, you know, your birthday's coming up soon. We're all gonna pitch in. We're gonna get you this shit. Cause one of my homeboys, a kid he knew who had some money, had some. Shut the fuck up.
You know, his friends over in Hollander where he lives, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, he had some money, so like. It was a limited. He didn't want it, so he was gonna sell it, whatever. So they got it on the cheap, and they're like, "Oh, look, we're gonna give this to you. You can fucking play with us. You know, we're gonna put you on." Which is like,
Hey, that's the homies, bro. Damn, that's the homies.
yeah, man. Like, they live up in Miramar. Those are my homies.
That's
man.
close to Honda, right?
Yeah, it's close to Hondo, but coincidence? I think not.
But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, at first I didn't understand. Like, oh shit. You know, I thought it was like, like whatever. It's just makes noise. But then I started like, oh shit, this actually worth a little bit of money.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Oh, so I thought like either you or one of your friends like built it, like modded it. You know?
Oh no, it came from special editions.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
No, they have a Halo one.
Yeah, I know the Halo.
I think Ken
I think the Xbox 360 you're talking about, it came out with when the Kinect first came out. It was terrible. But they had a Star Wars game,
Bundle,
and that's
Star
what.
Wars bundle.
Yeah, the Star Wars bundle. That's how you got that one. The Xbox 360 with the.
The remote's gold too,
Yeah,
man.
yo, that's pretty sick. I ain't gonna lie.
Fresh.
Do you
The
know
Forza
why
one.
it's cool.
For
The Forza Xbox.
yeah.
The Forza one that just came out for the one.
Frozen?
Actually, Forza
Oh.
makes car noises.
So you're like,
Yeah.
You didn't get that one, did you?
No, I didn't get that one. I got the Elite.
Yeah,
It's
Elite
coming
one.
out November 3rd. With the
Xbox
Elite
hit us
controller.
up. Microsoft, if sponsorship, just give me Xbox games. I'm happy. I'll talk about you all day.
King paddles.
The one game I'm actually really excited about is The Crew. Have you heard of that?
No.
The racing game?
You play this shit right now. We with the crew, huh?
Yeah, no. It hasn't come out yet though. It's weird because they've been talking about that for a long time. Like that was
Wait,
back when
which-
the Xbox first. That was back when Titanfall came out.
Which one is that one? Is that
The
the one
Crew,
where
it
you're
was-
driving and
yeah.
you switch into other people's
Yeah,
car?
it's where you have a crew of car drivers, and you can switch from each person in a city. It's a free roaming thing, but you can also play online. Like you can get
kind of
your
like
boys,
Watch
your-
Dogs?
No. Well,
It's like Grand Theft Auto actually. I'll say that. It's like a free roam except you don't get out the car. It's just you're in the car. At least in my knowledge.
So it's like
Big
Need for
free-
Speed Underground 2.
Yeah, exactly. Except new graphics. You can change your car in the middle of a race. You can switch from person to person. You can play with your boys in the story. Like they can be part of your crew.
So it's like Madden, but car racing, where you switch player to player.
Yes, question mark. But that game looks really good, man. Like the graphics, crazy. It is good, but it's in production for a long time now. It's been in works.
I'll switch it up in my free time. But looks like we're running out of time.
Have we not been running out of time for like the past?
People got curfews. That's why I fell asleep a long time ago.
yeah, that's what it is.
That's
You haven't heard any random screamings out of like.
what a worth like, I think.
All right.
All right, thanks for watching our videos.
All right, that was the podcast.
I mean,
Okay.
podcast.
Listening to
Get
our
your life
podcast.
together, Raul.
I'm sorry,
Get
man.
with the
I'm a
program.
YouTube.
Get it together.
I'm a YouTube kid. Just chill.
All right, I gotta say my ending line again. That was a podcast.
That was
That was podcast.
Bruh. That was a podcast.